What is up, guys, and welcome back. So now in this video we're going to be working up with the header image. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click this enable the visual builder in the home page, and you can see that we are here. And now in this video we're going to be moving on with the header image. So we will be covering the header slider later on, but first I think we should discuss the header image. Okay, so what you have to do, you just have to come here and you have to click this guy right here. Okay, first you have to add a new section, and then we can delete the previous one section. You cannot delete it right now. Okay, it will be here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna click this guy right here. Okay, and this is saying insert section. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna click this full width. Okay, and then I want the full width header. Okay, this is done. I'm just gonna click here and you can see this is right here. So I'm just gonna come here. I'm gonna come here to the background here, and I want to select the image. So here you can see that. Let me just close it right now again, and let me do it from start again so that you may understand it. Okay, I'm just gonna delete this section. We just entered the visual builder. We came here, we click this section. Okay, and then I click this full width. Okay, and then after clicking this full width, it is giving me some modules that I can add. So in the Divi what we say Divi language, we basically call these module. Okay, so if I want to add, I can add for full width code, I can add the full width map, image, full width menu, portfolio, post slider, post title, full width slider, anything. Okay, but I will be moving on with the full width header. Okay, I'm just gonna click here and you can see a new thing is right here. Okay, here we can manage this. So you have two options, three options that how you want this to appear. So if you want it to just add on sidebar, you can also work with this. So if I just click here, you can see that it is right here on the sidebar, and I think that it makes it easy to use because if we have all, we are also shifting from the Elementor. Okay, and Elementor is also like this. So if you want to be like this, you can also click here, and if you don't want it, you'll just click here and you can see it is now like this. So you can just pretty well drag it anywhere where you want, if you want to view the full screen basically. Okay, so I'm just gonna click here so that it is right here and I can see exactly what I am doing. So if I want to just put it here, I can also do it like this as well. Okay, I'm just gonna bring this to the full site so that I have a screen right here where I can manage everything. Okay, so first of all, we need a background image because that is important. Okay, and for background image, we need to go to unsplash.com. Okay, and here we have to basically download the image, we have to resize that image, and then we have to move forward. So since I'm making an event management based website, I'm just gonna come here, I'm just gonna search for event, and I'm gonna hit enter, and you can see it is exploring these images. So I'm just gonna grab an image that attracts people. So I think I like this one. I can move on with this one right here, or let's just search for a marriage. So no. Okay, let's go back. Let's stick to the event one. Okay, I'm just gonna come here. I'm gonna search for event, and when you'll search it, it's gonna show some more like here. Okay, so it's gonna show celebration, audience, crowd, or something like that. So I'm just gonna go with this image right here. Okay, this is right here, and I want to download this. Okay, this is right here, and now I have to go to the Photoshop right here. I want to open up the Photoshop, and then I have to resize it. So if you don't have the Photoshop, grab it because this is really important to resize the images, and we will be resizing it. What you have to do, you have to just come here to the file right here. Okay, and you have to click new. Okay, and a new window will open. You have to just select 1200 by 1280 by 720. Okay, 720, and you have to hit OK, and you can see a new window is right here. I'm just gonna come here, I'm gonna drag it, and I'm gonna drop it right here. So you can see this image should be right here. I'm just gonna resize it right now. I'm just gonna bring this right here, and then I have to hold the shift, and on holding shift I have to just drag it right here. So now I have to hit enter. You have to hit enter, and that's all. Okay, you can just bring it to top if you want to bring it to top so that everything is viewable. Cool. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna press Control Alt and save. Oh, and S, not the save. Okay, a new window is right here. I'm just gonna go to desktop right here, and I want to save it as PNG, and let's just create a new folder. Okay, I'm just gonna create a new folder right here. Let's click this guy, and I'm gonna name it as complete WP course. Okay, I'm gonna open it up. I'm just gonna add it, and it should be we can name it as S3 header bg.png. So make sure that PNG is selected. You can select IMG if you want to. Okay, and now we have to hit save and we have to hit OK. And I can see that this image should be saved right now. So I'm just gonna come here. I'm just gonna come here right here again, and I'm gonna click background right here. Okay, and now I have to select these. So you can see this is basically used for color. This is used for gradient. If I want to add a gradient effect, we will discuss it. If I want to use an image, I have to use this. And if I want to add a video, I can add this. Okay, so we will be discussing all of them in detail. Okay, I have to just click this image because I want to add image. And you can see that how professional website it's going to look. Okay, you guys yourself will decide it. Okay, I'm just going to come here to upload file. I'm going to go to select file, and I'm going to go to the desktop right here and the CWPC. And I'm going to grab this, and you can see that it should be uploaded right here. So you can go, so you can make pretty well any type of website. Since I'm creating a website for event management or something like that, that is why I want to create a website for this. So you can see this is being uploaded. Here we go. I'm just going to click here, upload an image. And here should be the image, and here should be the background image as well. Here we go. I'm just going to come here, and I'm going to hit enter. So you can see this is right here. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring my mouse to right here so that I can delete this section. Okay. On deleting this, it is right gone. Okay. And now here is my background image that is coming. And we will now be working up with this. I'm just going to come here to the gear icon. So you can see I can add anything right here. Okay. In the module. Okay. I can just click here. You can see I can add anything. I can add a full width header. I can add a full width image. I can add a full width menu, portfolio, or anything. Okay, but what I have to do, I basically need to just work with this one that is already here. So if you have any confusions that where are your modules, what you can do, you can just click here, and then you can click here. So it's going to tell you that we have a new section right here, and then inside this we have a full width header. So then you can edit it easily. And if you want to see it, then you can click here, and you can see this is right now. So this is how it works. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click this guy right here because I want to work with this header, the module settings. Okay, and here are the settings right here. So I want to add the title. So for title, I want to add so here would be next door events. Okay, this is my basically the name. Okay, and then I have the subheading, the best event management company. Okay, cool. Now I want to make it light, so I'm just gonna come here to the design right here, and I want to go to the text right here. Okay, and then I have to choose the text color, and it is going to be light. Okay, so you can see this is now visible. Okay, and you can see this is already looking a bit good. Okay, not very good, but somehow a bit good. Okay, what I'm gonna do right now, I am just gonna go to the content right here again, and you can see that here are the things that we can work with. So we have text right here, we have the button right here, and then we have the button too. So we can add two buttons right here. If I just add hello, and I'm gonna add hello. So you can add two buttons right here. Okay, I'm just gonna come here, I'm just gonna click. So we need just one button, okay, and that is going to be, or sure, we can add two buttons if you want to. So this is going to be about us, contact us. Okay, these two are coming right here, and then we can put it anywhere. We can design it where we want it to be. Okay, so we can also add them with our own thing, that we can also add a new section. We can assign a background image, and then we can add the modules. So we can also do it with that. I will also show you that method. But you can see that Divi has a great look and feel, which Elementor does not have. I don't know why I'm in love with this. So I'm just gonna go to the links so we can add a button URL right here. So for about us, it's gonna take us to the about page. You can add a slash right here, and then you can add about. So how it is gonna work? It's gonna work like this: s3.completewbcourse.com slash and then this URL, and it's gonna be slash contact. So let's go ahead and let's hit save. And here we are done with our website like this. I can just drag it and drop it right here, so you can see this is increasing, but this is not. Okay, the reason behind this is we have to work on it. How we'll do that? We have to just click this gear icon, okay, and then we have to move to the design, okay, and then we have to go down and where it says the spacing. So I'm just gonna add the padding right here. So padding is basically inside this, okay, and the margin is basically outside this. So if I just add any padding right here, you can see this is increasing like this. So we have to add the padding to the top and the bottom right here. So I'm just gonna add I think 200 pixels from the top, and I have to add 200 pixels from the bottom. So this is how it is looking. Okay, what I want to do, I want an overlay right here, and that is going to be a background overlay color. So the background overlay color is going to be so we need to focus on the black and the golden. Okay, if I choose this, or if I choose the black, I think black looks good. Let's increase it more, and there we go. So this is looking like the background overlay. Okay, you can see this is how it is looking. Nextdoor events, the best event management company, about us, contact us. Okay, and now we have to design this. So how we'll design this? We'll just work with the design of the title text, context text, subheading text, button 1, button 2, sizing, spacing, border, box shadow, filters, and animation as well. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is that if we just come here and then we try to add a background right here with this. Okay, I'm just gonna come here, and I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna just decrease the transparency. So you can also add a gradient effect if you want to. Okay, let's come here to the design. Let's come here to the overlay, and let's just make it fully transparent. Okay, and you can see how this is looking. So you can add pretty well the combination of two colors right here. You just have to remove the background overlay. You don't have to add any background overlay. You just have to go to the content, and then you have to go to the background, and then you have to work with the color right here. Okay, so then you can see you have to click here. This is the image basically, and this is the gradient. So you have to select it. Okay, this will be set to no. You have to come here to the gradient, and then you have to select place gradient above the image. So we want to add the gradient above the image, and here we can work on it. Okay, how it will look. I think we want to focus on the blue, golden, and the black. So I'm gonna work with black first. Okay, and this would be golden. Cool. Okay, and I want to decrease it more. Okay, let's make it full. Cool. What I'm gonna do right now, I want to just go with this to be linear. So linear is like a line, and radial is basically a circle. Okay, so we'll be working up with this later on. I have to just work with the linear. So basically, we are focusing on the design of the header right now. The reason is that because the header catches everything. Okay, hold on. Yes, the header catches everything. Okay, because this is your first impression of website the person gonna see. Okay, and then we have the gradient direction, so you can change the direction how you want the gradient to be on degree. So I'm just gonna choose it to be this. The start position is going to be like this as well. And the end position, okay, I want to increase it, decrease it till here, and decrease it till here. So you can see this effect. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna come here and I'm gonna decrease this opacity. So this is now gaining it. Okay, I'm just gonna increase it more from this side. Okay, cool. Okay, you can see how this is looking. So you can pretty well change it to be like how you want it to be, where you want this direction. You can also choose it to be on 90-degree, which is straight. So if I just choose it to be 90, you can see it is straight right now. And if I just match these positions, you can see now this position is right here. So you can also pretty well do it like this that we did in the module of that. Okay, if I just click here, and you can see how this is. So you can add anything right here as well if you want to add. Okay, you can add that. So I'm just gonna click here again, and I'm gonna manage this. I'm just gonna double click it, and here we want to go to down, and in the background we have to work on it. Okay, I'm just gonna click here, and I want to click here to the gradient direction. This looks cool as well. If I just press enter, this looks cool, I think. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna double click here, and I want to go to the design. So we need to basically design this. I'm just gonna go to the content right here, and I want to make it not the full line, but I want to make it a little bit of blurry so that it doesn't look bad. Okay, I'm just gonna come here, and I'm gonna go to this guy right here, and I want to choose the end position to be increase it. So now you can see this is giving the effect right here. I want to increase this so that it goes above. And I want it to be 100%. Cool. Okay, now I want to go to the design right here, and I want to go to the title text. So title text is going to be, let's bring the whole text to be in the center. So how are we going to do this? Okay, let's go to the title text first. Let's bring this to the center, and I want to increase the size of it. Okay, cool. Now here we can manage with the color stuff, and then so I'm gonna choose the golden. Okay, the full golden right here. Cool. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna work with this guy right here, that is the sub, but we first want to work with the title font. So it is going to be light, full light, so that it is not very bold. Okay, and then I want to work with this, so I want to choose Open Sans. Okay, cool. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go down, and I want to give some spacing so that it looks great. There we go. Okay, and I want to go down, and here we have the content text. So I think this is the content text. No, this is not the content text. I'm just gonna go to the subhead text, and I want to bring this to center as well. So you can see this is right here. I think it looks great with white color, and then we have to work with these buttons. Okay, or if I just make it the normal color, this one looks cool as well. So I'm just gonna make it. Cool. Okay, I want to bring these to the center as well. So let's go to the button 1 and use custom styles for button 1 and use custom styles for button 2 as well. Let's go down. Let's go to the button 2. Where it is. I'm just gonna bring it. I'm just gonna bring this. Use custom styles. Okay. Now I want to work with the button 1 first. I want it to be in the center. So it should be, it can be right or left. Okay. Button 2, subhead text. So I want to bring this to center right here. Let's go to this guy right here. Let's go to the text, and let's see if we have some things for the button. So we cannot assign this to center from here. We have to work with the layout, and logo and text orientation should be the center. So everything is center. So we can go with the layout and make it do that. So we can also make it the full screen. Okay, how this full screen is gonna work is that it will work with your it will get the size of your LCD or the LED that you have, and it will work with that. So I'm just gonna click no, so that because I want the custom. Okay, and then we have the about us and contact us. Okay, now I have to go with this button one. I want to go with the use custom style and the button text color. So button text color is going to be black. This. Okay, cool. And now I want to go with the button 2 color. So button 1 font would be Open Sans. This also looks good. Let's apply it to this guy right here. Okay, I'm gonna go to the design right here, and I want to go to the title text right here, and I want to go to the Open Sans, and let's just go with this any use your telescope next door events. Okay, this looks amazing. So I'm gonna go to this guy right here because the buttons should be the normal. So I'm just gonna go down, and here we want to use the default one. So let's go to the button 2 right here, and let's go to use custom style. So button 2, sorry, button 1 right here, and let's go to the font right here, and let's use the Open Sans. Cool, we have About Us, and then we have the Contact Us. Next door events. Okay, the best event management company. So here now we have to work with the button icon. So if you want to use any of the icon for About Us, I think here should be a person icon. So a personal or a profile or something like that. So this can be good as well, About Us, or this can work well, About Us, I think. Yes, I think for About Us, it is looking good. I'm just gonna go to the button 2 right here. Okay, and then I have to go down, and I want to change the font of this. Sorry, the icon. So for this, I'm gonna choose Contact. For Contact, cool. So we have this guy right here. It says next door events, the best event management company, and then we have the About Us and the Contact Us. So you can see that we are totally done with our header section, and this is how our header is looking. I think it is good. It is looking good. Okay, we can also give some spacing from the button because I think it is recommended. So I'm just gonna come here. I'm gonna come here to the design right here. I'm gonna go to the button 1 right here, and okay, I want to give some spacing to the button right here. So I'm just gonna go to, okay, let's go to the subhead text. Okay, and let's just give some line height to the subhead text. Okay, let's increase it, and there we go. It looks cool. Okay, I'm just gonna click here, and this is how it is looking. Next door events, About Us, Contact Us. Cool. So you can see that this is how our header is looking right now. Okay, we can work with this, we can change it, we can change its design. Okay, you have to just come here, you have to just manage this layout. Okay, you have to click this guy, and then here you can manage it. So you can see this is looking pretty amazing. This Divi is basically really very complicated. Okay, and it will just take a lot of time for you to understand. Okay, I'm just gonna come here, and you can also add a color if you want to before it. Okay, but since we have added the gradient effect, that is why we're just taking the gradient effect right now. Okay, you can also manage this with this if you want to. So it will be like this, and it is now 180 degree. Okay, let me add 180. Okay, and you can move on with this, that how you want the gradient effect to be. So you can add it right here on the button section. Okay, so this is how you can manage it. You can also do it like this if you want to, and this is full sharp. You can see This is fully sharp, so you can work with this as well. So I'm just gonna increase it because I want it to be normal. So now I think we are done with our header section right here. We can pretty well do anything. If we want to duplicate this section, we can also duplicate it. So let's just move on and create some other effects with this header. Okay, I'm just gonna come here to the module settings, and I'm gonna go to down below, and here in the background I have to just work with this gradient, and I'm gonna choose the radial. So you can see the radial is like this, and I can just work with the positions right here. So you can see now how is this looking, and let's just move it end position a bit. Okay, you can see yourself that how it is. So if I just choose 0%, okay, this is looking like a sun. So I can just make the start position to be more like this. Okay, you can move on with this as well if you want to. You can increase the end position to make it look much better. Okay, this is also looking cool. So you can pretty well do anything with this divi. Okay, let's just go ahead, let's hit enter, let's duplicate this section. Okay, this if I just click it, you can see this section is going to be duplicated. So let's just work with more. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the module settings. Okay, and let's just go to the content right here, and instead of the background image, I will add, oh, this is also looking great. Okay, so you can see, you can also move on with this if you want. I'm here, and here is the image that is coming. I'm just gonna go to the settings right here, and I'm gonna go to the background, and I'm gonna use the parallax effect. Okay, I'm just gonna go do the CSS method. Okay, so this is how the parallax is working. I have to just come here, and I have to use the gradient above the image. Okay, so if we are using the parallax, you can see this is not working. So on parallax, it will not work. You have to make sure that you disable the parallax, and it will only work with that. So this is how it is looking, and I think you have to decide that which thing suits you, which slider suits your website. Okay, we have this type of header, we have this type of header, and we have this type of header. So you can decide that which header suits you, and then you can move on with this. So I think I like this one, so I'll be just moving on with this. So I'm just gonna come here, I'm gonna hit delete section, I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna hit delete section. So this is coming right here. So this is my website. Okay, and if you just did it and anything from mistake, you have to just press Control Z, and it will be back. And if I just think that I like this one, then I'll just come here and I'll delete this one. Okay, so I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna hit save. I'm using this because I think it looks much professional, and I want to build a business professional website. Okay, so I'm just gonna come here, and I'm gonna hit save, and you can see that my slider is saved. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching this. In the next video, we'll be working on with our services section, with about section, and more. So goodbye.